Hi my friends. World first, George H.W. Bush executed by military tribunal? We heard the reports that Senator John McCain was executed by order of a military tribunal. On 9 October, 2018, G5 wrote, McCain was questioned by the military. He lived up to his code name of Songbird, but had nothing to offer beyond what was already known. He was subsequently executed, the Espionage Act, military tribunal, by lethal injection. Well hidden by the issue of agent illness and chemotherapy. G5 has called me an hour ago, informing me that George H.W. Bush was also executed by military tribunal. His CIA code name was Timberwolf, derived from mongrel dog, and also called Poppy, for saving the poppy fields in Afghanistan. I asked about his source. He indicated that it was direct from the original. He is going to write it up in more detail soon, but this is what he told me on the phone. George H.W. Bush was indicted and charged, 10th of August, 2018, on money laundering, conspiring to violate the Logan Act, human trafficking, and racketeering, under the RICO Act. He pleaded guilty. The backup charges were his involvement in the assassination of JFK and Project Hammer, 9/11. The 9/11 charge involved the estimated $240 billion covert government securities that were to mature on the 12th of September, 2001. President Trump signed the execution order, allegedly saying, "God may have mercy on him. We will not." There was a plea bargain, where the former president wanted to maintain his dignity and legacy. Trump withheld the release of the full JFK files, naming GHWB, implicating the CIA and James Angleton. Zakheim orchestrated 9/11. Bush was executed by chemical means in hospital on 30th of November, 2018, based on his guilty plea. Both McCain and the former president were not to be buried at Arlington. He was buried on 5th of December. G5 mentioned that Senator Lindsey Graham, who used to be aligned with Senator McCain, was also indicted earlier, but pardoned. He changed to support Trump. What was significant, is that during the confirmation hearings of Brett Kavanaugh, he questioned Kavanaugh about military tribunals. Kavanaugh answered that they are constitutionally valid. There are reports leaking that Bush Sr. committed suicide over the possible release of JFK files, but G5 says this is incorrect. There was much more to our conversation with regard to Guantanamo Bay being vacant and being repurposed, that Walmart prisons built by Obama have been taken over, that Seth Rich was about to leak information about pedophiles, and that the DHS will report on voter fraud on 21st of December, 2018. G5 said many other people are going to face justice, but only one will have a public trial, John Brennan, the anti-Trump American intelligence official who served as the director of the CIA from March 2013 to January 2017. He will have a public trial, and if convicted, will be hanged. I heard that some find it difficult to believe that McCain and GHWB were executed. As I told the audience is specifically for deep state. Others don't understand it. They will suggest, what is the point of killing a dying person? The point is, they cannot escape by retiring, resigning, or living out. What they have done remains, and their families are also demonized. The audience is specifically for deep state. The swift military tribunal and immediate execution avoids the bilious and endless criminal court circuses. No, it is not justice or denial of rights. If they did not do what is put down, and can explain, fine. They don't need lawyers to craft responses or find blockages to process. None of this is borderline. Military act on overwhelming real evidence. They are not a criminal jurisdiction. Deep state became terrified after they were made aware of McCain, now GHWB and others. Tony Podesta was executed not for pedophilia, but for being involved in supplying and aiding enemy combatants. Good old stupid puppets. GWB and Obama provided the tools now used by Trump. Public servants offering different views, truth, reality, facts, to official reports are fired. There was one this week. I can't remember the details of the event. Whistleblowers are criminalized or commit suicide. Money flipped on their cohorts. Including the Obama-pardoned HRC. Military will find other activities outside the pardon. Or could interestingly deny the pardon. SCOTUS will uphold that decision if asked. After all, Obama was not constitutionally president at the time of say a vacancy of the position. And former vice president, name, is a pedophile. But more importantly has aided enemy combatants with Kerry and their sons. I am writing this up, including the attempted murder of Melania in Scotland recently. And who were taken out as a consequence. Trump has now agreed to the release of rendition, assassination, teams. It's a process. They are acting now. I am aware. Brennan, CIA director, saying Trump as president should be removed by force, gets him hung. No discount. No misunderstanding. No sorry. One simple question. McCain delivering arms and funds to ISIS, Al-Qaeda etc., in Syria, were declared enemy combatants of the U.S. at war from 3 days after 9/11, has him dead. No discounts. Nothing to say. Logan, Hatch, Rico, Patriot, FISA etc. are only decorations. GHWB was indicted and Trump held the correct file on JFK. The plea deal of, code, Timberwolf, the mongrel dog, was that he die with his dignity and legacy. That was honored. 2019 will be an interesting year. The 30% of government occupied by deep state is shrinking. The century plus of what occurred, about which I am writing with new material, is interesting.